This goes out to all the women in the world, especially her. You know it don't even matter your age, don't even matter your color. Your fellas, I ain't forget about y'all. This is for everybody that like things. Just listen to what I'm saying and do it and take a chance. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll it grind. Just get on the floor like I said before. Y'all remember that down low? Just put a little dip with it. Now roll those hips with it. Pop it, push it, rock it, roll it. Can't control it, I come hold it. It's all in fun, so take a chance. Just get on the floor and do that dance, y'all. I know you like it, so don't try to fight it. Turn around, baby, let me see you from the back. Yeah, I like it like that. Get up now, roll those hips. Drop down, double up on those dips. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. Back again with the second verse. It's all clean, so I'm not gonna curse. Dropping bass like a bad habit. Love all women, cause I gotta have it. Coming at y'all in stereo. I'm riding that thing like a rodeo. Hang on, baby, cause the ride is rough, and I got my girls in the front. Now and later, just bumping that rump. Raise it up, let me see that brown. Slap it, girl, make it jiggle around. Round and round that rump goes. Where it stop, yo, no one knows, yeah. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind.
Well, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. If you ain't dipping, you must be tripping. If you ain't doing it down low, got to go. Got to go. To the people that moving slow, just moving slow. Yo, DJ, pump it up some more.
It's off to the show in a limo. Before the show, I gotta get that dough. Pay them girls what they work. Slip that money under that skirt. Take it out, baby, let me see. You might get a little more Lucci. G-string, having oh so much fun. Playing inside between them buns. Shawty got it going on like Marvin. Teasing me and she know I'm starving. Lick you up, then lick you down. I ain't finished, girl, turn around. Lick you up and down your back, cause I'm that freak. I'm freaky like that. Freak nasty, wanna see, can y'all do this right? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put yours, then I put mine. Then we can dip down low and roll and grind. I'm setting it off to another level. You digging freak nasty without a shovel? This is my world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up, yo DJ? When the party's getting slow, join this jam and watch that flow get taken over like a 94. When I have the whole world getting down low. New Orleans born, ATL living. Freak nasty is what I'm giving. My juice is sweet like Georgia peaches. Women suck it up like leeches. It feels so good, you must admit you like this. Shh, yeah, y'all know the song. So come on, won't you sing it? I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You put your hand up on my hip. When you dip, I dip, we dip. I put my hand up on your hip.
All right, chat. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody doing? Oh, we got Artistic Layman with us. How's it going?
Hey, Beglov, how's it going?
How's it going? We got some stuff to talk about today. Let's do the lighter stuff first, I guess. I mean, it's all kind of well, it's all light except for the fact that everything is shit. But I went to, like a good little Nintendroid, I went to go see my Bing Bing Wahoo movie last night. I went to go see Mario Galaxy movie for a midnight showing. I haven't done a midnight showing in ages, a 12:01 showing. But I liked it. I don't know what to say about those movies. Like, I really like the first one. I really like this one. It's also because it's a sequel and doesn't have to like establish things. It can do more things. You know what I mean?
All right, fun.
So we just rapid fire shit in this movie because why not? You know what I mean? Like they go to Gateway Galaxy to try and get to where Bowser and Bowser Jr. are. First, Peach and Toad go there, and then Mario and Luigi catch up. And they do that classic, like, go into the seedy underground villain bar there. And that's where they meet Wart, who's almost like a mafia boss with, like, Birdo and Mouser. And we're not, like, explaining Wart. I mean, he's nothing like the game, I guess, because he's not in charge of the Dream Realm or whatever the fuck was going on with him in Mario 2. But we're not like, nobody's like, oh, we better like establish a backstory for Wart. It's just like, no, in this Odyssey hero's journey, here's another villain we encounter. Like, what do you want? I love that they just do that. Like, they get a ride from Fox McCloud, who literally he spells his backstory, and he basically for a minute there gives a pitch for a Star Fox movie. It says, yeah, I fell through a dimensional portal and now I'm here. Whatever. Who cares? Like, it's fine. Like, they full on set up for a Star Fox movie. I don't know that they will do that. But clearly some people at Illumination, some people behind this movie were like, yes, let's do that. There's a Daisy post-credit scene. There's just all sorts of little Easter eggs, all sorts of stuff that I'm a cynical 43-year-old man, Luke. I've seen way too much stuff. I'm jaded. I'm bitter. You know, I'm world weary. I still laughed. It still made me legitimately laugh at times, you know? And again, if you're a fan, you know, certainly an old ass fan like me, you see all this stuff and you know.
Right.
And the only complaint I have, and I had this also with the first movie. In fact, I basically have this with Western animation, at least at the theatrical level. Brie Larson is not a voice actress.
Oh.
Chris Pratt's not really a voice actor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even hate Brie Larson. This isn't a YouTube channel where we're still beating I didn't like Captain Marvel drum 10 fucking years later. We're not doing that here, okay? Whatever, who cares? I don't stay up at night thinking, Brie Larson's out there somewhere. Like,
because she basically came out and says became a full cheerleader for the movie, so at least she's doing her job right.
She's fine, whatever. She's not even bad. That's the thing. Like, I would love to tell you she's bad, Luke. She's fine, good even. But the whole time I'm watching this movie, over and over again, I couldn't help but think, like, my God, a voice actor would be elevating this material so much. And I know that almost sounds pretentious to be talking about a fucking movie made primarily at fucking 5-year-olds. But, like, nonetheless, I'm like, a voice actor would be elevating this. Like, even in the first movie, Jack Black stole the fucking show. Stole the fucking show. Like, absolutely, that was Jack Black at his best. This one, he's kind of muted. He's like, he's there. It's fine. I did enjoy quite a bit, although he's only in it a little bit. Louis J. Gomez did Wart. That worked. I liked that quite a bit. But, like, Donald Glover is Yoshi, and all he ever says is Yoshi with various tones and inflections, right? So here's 2 points. Number one, does Donald Glover really have fucking star power at this point in time in the year of our Lord 2026? I don't know. But also, like, if you have a character that literally just says a single word, you need somebody that's able to work with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. You know, before it was Bradley Cooper, they were actually apparently considering John Benjamin as Rocket Raccoon in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
That would have been a better timeline. I mean, like, obviously John Benjamin is not a fucking name that the normal person knows. Even if they've heard his voice and stuff, they don't know his name. You know? They would recognize his voice maybe even, but they don't, oh shit, that's Archer. You know what I mean? But, like, John Benjamin rules as a voice actor. And he would have elevated that stuff. Look, you could be a really, really great actor and not be a particularly good voice actor. And really, frankly, the other way around, too. They are two different skills. I mean, You know, an example of an actor that is really good comedic character actor, Jim Carrey. We all love him. We've all, we love The Mask and Ace Ventura, all that shit going back. Jim Carrey couldn't do voice acting. I don't think. Maybe he could, but I don't see it. Because Jim Carrey is a physical actor. You know, his facial expressions, his movements, his mannerisms, that's how he sells these over-the-top characters. There's none of that in voice acting.
Has Jim Carrey ever done a cartoon character?
I mean, there have been cartoon characters based on his characters. I mean,
they animated,
Ventura, but like, no, I don't know that he's done voice work.
There were cartoon shows for Dumb and Dumber, The Mask, and what else was there? It's almost like every other.
Ventura.
Yes, they were
all three of them. New episodes on at the same time.
Yeah, and they had a crossover between two crossover episodes with The Mask and Ace Ventura, where Ace Ventura goes into his world and The Mask goes into his world. They both followed one after the other. That was brilliant.
But yeah, that's my honestly one complaint, and that's not just at the Mario movie. That's just at animation in general. There's a lot of talented voice actors out there who should be doing these roles. I don't understand the point of getting quote unquote celebrity big names into these movies. I mean, like, who's seeing these movies? Who's seeing Mario 2 when you get down to it? Little kids are seeing it. Parents are seeing it because they're taking their little kids. And old fucking man children like me who will never stop loving Mario are seeing it. Nobody's going to this movie because they're a fucking Brie Larson fan or a Donald Glover fan or a Chris Pratt fan. Even if they are fans of those people, they're not like, oh, I got to see the new Chris Pratt Mario movie. Nobody's fucking doing that. Like, and by the way, I'm not one of those guys that like, oh, it should have been Charles Martinet, because unpopular opinion, Luke, Charles Martinet fucking sucks a dick. His Mario sucks. I'm sorry to tell you all this. Okay. I'm an old guy. I go back to fucking Lou Abago doing the voice of Mario. But like Charles Martinet's Mario sucks. Okay. It's not good. It was never good. You simply associate it with very good games. Yes, Mario 64 is a very fucking great game. Mario Galaxy is a great fucking game. Charles Martinet just makes fucking bing, bing, woohoo noises. And while that's fine in a video game where all you need is context for why you're pushing buttons, if you're actually making a movie that has a narrative, it doesn't fucking work, okay? So the whole like, oh, it should have been Charles Martinet, that's retarded.
Yeah.
That's like people that are like, in the Zelda movie, Link shouldn't talk. Shut up, okay? Let the grown-ups fucking make the movie, okay? Like, enough.
There he is.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy to see him included in that first movie and acknowledged that was cool. Those were great Easter eggs and all, but no, he should not have been the fucking voice of Mario. What are you talking about? Like, good God. You want him to sound like Bing Bing Woohoo Man in a fucking movie.
Let's go. Yahoo.
No,
Yahoo.
It doesn't work. It doesn't fucking, that shit is annoying enough when I'm bouncing around on platforms. Okay, like,
I mean, honestly, that almost sounds a little. His voice sounds a little offensive in certain respects. Like, is that like horribly over the top, stereotypically Italian?
in my mind, Mario sounds like Lou Abago from the old cartoon.
Yes,
or he sounds like. Honestly, while that movie is trash, or at the very least, it's not very true to it. I honestly like, Bob Hopkins Mario. Like, because I like that it's just this put upon gruff working man. Like, that's what I picture Mario in my head. Like, yeah, he's a great guy. He's a good guy. He's a stand-up guy. But he's just like, he's a fucking plumber. He's just like, this shit again. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
the last line of his movie, like,
the fucking turtle monster's back. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, even the very last scene of the movie is like, he's just, wait, you're going? You believe? Yeah, trust me, I believe now. Let's just do this.
Yeah, it's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Lou Abano. I'm sorry. Lou Abago was the Mambo number 5 guy. Correct, chat. A little bit of Peach and Daisy in my life. Like they established that Rosalina is Peach's big sister and shit, and it's like, that's fine. It's whatever. Like, I don't care. It's you know, people are like, well, the lore isn't that in the games. It's like, yeah, but the games are stupid.
Yeah,
I know, but like the games are like, I love Mario games. I always will. But like, that's like the people are like, I don't like that Mario is from Earth and goes to the Mushroom Kingdom. It's like, oh, you don't like that there's actual lore in the movie? I'm sorry, should the stork have dropped Mario off with fucking baby Yoshi's like what are we talking about here? Like, come on.
Yes.
Like, yes, I'm very, very glad that they borrowed heavily from the old cartoon for the first movie. I'm very glad that they did that because, you know, that's better from a narrative standpoint. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah, I enjoyed it a ton, man. It was a lot of fun.
I embarrassed myself though because I forgot this movie came out, so I'm gonna have to go see it when we get the stream is over.
Yeah, I went to the midnight showing. We did the big nerd shit that way. I was kind of nice. My movie theater was actually, they were playing Mario music in the lobby when I came in because it was actually like the only movie that was playing at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they had a little. Then they probably have all this for the quote unquote premiere today, but they had like a big TV set up with a Switch 2, and people were playing Mario games and shit.
Oh yeah, advertising potential.
And as I'm grabbing my soda, they have like the popcorn buckets and cups and goofy shit for sale, and I'm just like I kind of want to, but I'm not going to do
that. I went to the midnight screening of the first one, and there were actually people dressed up in costume. Like, oh, that was nice. I've been to some midnight screenings that have been fucking wild. I've been to some of them early screenings that have been just everybody's going all out, and I like that. You can easily be like, "Oh, it's man, children," and all, but it's like I like people bringing that kind of energy. I like people that are just let's have some fucking fun, you know. Let's make it. Let's do like movies used to do. Let's make these like big events that people like to go to.
Yeah,
make them fun.
Let's make it mean something. I don't want it to just be more content for the content gods that I slop down my gullet on the fucking streaming box. Like, I don't want that. I want it to be something meaningful. I'm cautiously optimistic for the He-Man movie. Will it suck or be good? I don't know. Here's the thing. It'll have to be really, really bad for me to not get any enjoyment out of it. Because just the fact that I'm seeing He-Man stuff on the big screen, the 5-year-old in me is just gonna be clapping like, "Yay! that's the toy I had." Like I can't help it, man. I'm not gonna deny that that's in me. Like, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna see it like a grown adult and analyze the themes. No, I'm gonna have fun. I hope it's a really, really good movie on its own merit. But either way, I'm gonna have fun because it's like, oh wow, I know what that is. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that a little bit. Okay. I want to see the He-Man movie. I want to see Supergirl when it comes out. I don't really have any interest in the new Spider-Man movie. Like, who cares? Who gives a fucking shit? Like, I just don't care. I really don't. Like, the MCU is so into the dark. I didn't even see the second one of Tom Holland's movies. Like, I only saw the third one because Toby was back. And I guess Andrew Garfield was back, and that's nice too, I guess. But Toby was back. But yeah, I like Mario Galaxy a lot. I hope we do more of these. I hope they do a Star Fox movie. I hope Nintendo doesn't stop. I hope they milk the dog shit out of this. There is a wave of these movies with Mario and Sonic, and I hope I get a whole bunch of cool video game movies out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I was still hesitant about the first one because I mean I really liked it when I first saw it, but it's one of those things where when I watch it, the more times I watch it, I like it less, and I just hope that the rest of the movies don't have that same effect.
Yeah, I mean that happens. I was that way with like the Nolan Batman movies.
Yeah.
I'm not huge on the Sonic movies.
Yeah. I mean, my only criticism is that they feel like Jim Carrey movies that just happen to have Sonic in them.
Yeah, like the second one I like a bit more. I didn't bother seeing the third one because it's like, who fuck about Shadow? It's like at that point it's getting into like source material I didn't give a fuck about. So it's like I'll probably watch it at some point. At some point I will be bored and I will fire it up on streaming, I guess. But it was nothing. There was a teaser trailer for the first one, our fourth one, I mean, before this movie. So they're making that. I do like the fact that Jim Carrey is like, I'm retired. I won't do movies. except apparently Sonic movies. Like it's such a fuck you to Hollywood. It's like because he's not even young enough to have an emotional attachment to Sonic. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like he was a grown ass man when Sonic came out. Like it's not even like he's a lifelong Sonic fan. It's just literally like I will do the stupid CGI furry movie, and that's all I will do anymore. And it's literally just fuck you, Hollywood. That's literally his attitude. Like,
But if they do make a Star Fox movie, I mean, they should at least have the decency to show the parallels between that and Star Wars, the good Star Wars.
well, my joke with this is if you do Star Fox movies, the only way to be truly true to the source material is you have to not do sequels. You have to just remake the first movie like 4 or 5 times.
True. I mean, that's all they did.
Dude, when Fox McCloud gives his backstory too, and he's doing a flashback, it's all 2D.
Really?
It's all 2D animation in his flashback.
That's
and I'm looking at this, and I'm not even a huge Star Fox guy, by the way. I don't give a fuck about the Star Fox games. I played bits and pieces of them. Like the lore is cool. I acknowledge it. They're cool. The movie could be great and all, but I'm watching these scenes of 2D animated fucking Star Fox. And it's not even like really high-end animation. You know how like the 2012 Ninja Turtles, when it did like flashbacks, it would be 2D animation, but really, really simple.
Uh-huh.
And like to give like almost a dream quality, not even a ton of frames per second. Like it's not high-end 2D. It's meant to be like almost feel like a dream or a memory.
It's more like a comic book scene or something.
Yeah, a little bit like that. It's meant to. When they do that, I've seen this in a few times. It's meant to give that impression of it's a memory, it's a dream. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's in his head, and I get that. That said, though, I am looking at like 2D Star Fox on the screen, and I'm like, 90 minutes of this, please. Fuck yeah, I am there. I will.
You're sold already.
Yeah, I'm already like if I was in Hollywood and it's like I'm charged with writing the checks to make these movies happen. That's my pitch. I'm like, here is $300 million. Like, just make it happen.
Hey, Nintendo and Illumination, shut up and take our money already.
Yeah, like here, do that. Do the thing you just showed me.
All right.
Like and again, not even a huge Star Fox guy, not even a big Star Fox guy, but I'm looking at that. I'm like, oh God, if you do it 2D too, my God, it looks gorgeous. 2D animation looks so much better. It really does. I will say this though, Illumination is famous for being the budget, the mid studio. Let's be real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They are. They don't spend a lot on movies, but they make tons just in America alone. I don't know what mainly because they outsource to France.
And I mean, yeah, it's good part because like they can just fart out Minions movies, and it's just boomers and little kids will see it. It's fine.
But they should fart out the Pets movies, and those make a ton of money. Like wow.
I will say though, and I felt this way with the first one too, and I kind of think the animation is even better in this one.
Oh,
but this is Illumination top shelf.
All right, nice.
Like the character designs are perfect, even in 3D. The battles, the fight sequences are genuinely engaging at times.
Ooh.
Peach is fighting Wart and his minions in like, again, we're doing Mario Galaxy stuff, so she's like inside a cube. If you remember the parts in Galaxy where you're inside a cube, but all the walls of the cube have their own gravity.
Oh yeah.
Those kind of things. So
nice.
She's in one of those. That's a big like villain casino where she's fighting. So she's doing there's all sorts of like jumping from ceiling to wall and wall to ceiling and this kind of stuff. And it looked great. It looked downright impressive, especially for a kids movie.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's again, if you're like if you're some joyless motherfucker that hates Mario, I can't imagine this will win you over. But chat says they should have saved the Odyssey stuff for a separate movie. They only hinted around a little bit of Odyssey stuff. There was the Mexico little skeleton guys at the beginning, and we see a big, like, realistic looking T-Rex on a planet. It's obviously an Odyssey Easter egg. And to be honest, you could have cut the T-Rex part out. That said, though, it
Oh
works.
yeah.
I mean, it was all entertaining. There was a lot of callbacks and all. I mean, but yeah, it was entertaining. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, hopefully Nintendo actually capitalize on this and sell some stuff for it.
Yeah, I see a lot of merchandise. I see a lot of toys and all for this thing. Like I said, though, I just do a Star Fox movie, do a Kirby movie, do shows. Like, there's no reason to not. I mean, since you decided to not do video games anymore, Nintendo, and you just sell DLC and fucking and key cards and all this other horse shit, how about we make some good shows then? Make some comic books or something. Undertow's around. I'm going to send him a link. He will probably not come in, but I will send him a link. Undertow, you should come in. You should stop hiding. He doesn't want to come out and play. I'm going to send him a link. He won't come in. So I guess we're still at war with Iran. We've won like 47 times, I guess, now, but that's cool, I guess. Trump's supposed to be doing a speech. He might be doing it now, to be honest, but it's I don't know. It's supposed to be he's either going to do the smart but humiliating thing and back the fuck out of it, or we're getting boots on the ground.
Let's see.
There was a story that there were a bunch of Marines, a shockingly large number of Marines apparently are filing conscientious objector things to this Iran war. The Marines, the jarheads, when even they're like, your war is stupid. So, Christy Noem's husband, have you heard of this, Luke?
No, what was this?
It's what my little avatar and my name is responding to. Go on Twitter and look up Byron Noem. Of course, he spells his name fucking weird. So he apparently likes to put on giant fake tits and pay findoms online, upwards of $25,000 apparently.
Well, and he does this because
I guess it gets his little dick hard. I don't know, Luke. I mean,
is this AI? What am I looking at? Like, what am I looking at?
Oh yeah, Luke. It looks like I don't even understand what's happening here.
It's him with the big bodysuit and doing jump rope on the side of a highway. What is this?
I don't know what that is.
Is this a fake, a deep fake? What?
That sounds like it's probably a deep fake. I think there was just pictures of him floating around. But yeah, he's just wearing giant. And Chrissy Noem knew. Like, I don't buy this. Oh, I had no idea my family is blindsided. Bullshit. She's probably fucking cucking him or some shit. Like, it's always this shit with them. With this, there is never anything funnier or grosser than a social conservative sex scandal. Just always. We're the God-fearing fucking salt of the earth types, and then it's like they're sucking a giant black dildo or something. Like, it's just always that.
Here it is.
Homosexuality is the life's blood of the right.
Yeah. Here it is. I found it. And they're next to pictures of Christy Noem, the wife.
The puppy killer. I was never on board with her, by the way. When she was announced, like, oh, the bitch that bragged about murdering a dog in her fucking book. Cool. That's right, chat. 7 of 9's husband. Here's a fun little fact. Look, fun little bit of the butterfly effect that is the flow of history. So Star Trek Voyager is floundering in its first few seasons, and to up ratings, we bring in Jerry Ryan. And this then leads to a cascade of effects where Jerry Ryan's husband, who was a sitting senator, gets involved in swingers clubs and has to resign from his Senate seat. And the man that took his Senate seat was Barack Obama. I'd have to like look at this shit over again, but it was that domino effect where it's like Star Trek Voyager floundering in its ratings leads to Barack Obama's presidency kind of thing. It's like Zoe Quinn like fucking blowing 5 dudes just leads to all this shit. Zoe Quinn blows 5 dudes, and then many, many steps later, war with Iran.
Oh boy.
Chat's wild. And if my wife looked like Jerry Ryan, I'd pass her around too. I would not. Are you kidding me? I would fucking like maybe people can watch me fuck her. I don't know, but like I'm not sharing that. Like hell no. I'm not sharing 7 of 9. Are you fucking kidding me? The cuckerfly effect. Oh, fucking hell. See if you can. There's like so many like Byron No memes online. See if you can find some on Twitter.
Let's see.
I know I retweeted a few.
I mean, I this is the first one I found. Well, I think it's based off that Canadian teacher who was dressing up in the bodysuit, though.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Let's see if I could share this.
I think he was just doing that to like fuck with the system. I don't even think he was into that.
Let's see.
If I recall, I think he was just literally trying to fuck with the system. It's always that kind of shit with the right. Like Jerry Falwell Jr. had that big scandal a few years ago where he was watching the pool boy rail his wife. Every like mega church pastor either has a scandal of like greed and being power hungry, which is barely a scandal. Evangelicals seem to be fine with that, or a sex scandal. Like it's all either like, you know, they're blowing dudes at a truck stop or they're stealing money from the church.
I mean,
it's like just always that.
Why? Like, if you're gonna, like, why do they say the liberals always seem to have like the normal sexual scandals and the conservatives have the weird ones? It's like, what?
I don't know. Maybe just because the liberals can just do their fucked up shit when they want to.
Here it is.
Yeah, I believe that's a deep fake, but.
But yeah, it works. It works.
I don't know, man. I think it is kind of the authoritarians are always hypocrites. Like they always are. Like I know, like people will point to like for example, the church guy in like Hunchback in Notre Dame. You know, they'll point to like archetype characters like that and be like, "This is anti-Christian propaganda." And I'm just thinking, like, dude, I know like 9 guys like that in my real life. Like, what are you talking about? Like that's half the pastors I've known. Like, come on. It's not fucking propaganda. It's just how things are.
Oh no, I think they did. I think they did this one for Marco Rubio now.
Oh, I saw that. It's like Marco Rubio has to be Christine Noem's husband now.
Let me see if I can get this one on.
She knew. Or you know what? Like she was probably fucking somebody else. Like jeez. It says liberals don't portray themselves as anything other than degenerate. I mean, it's true. I don't know. There's something about the guys that are railing against it that it's like, yeah, they're full shit. Like, you know it. You just know. Like,
Oh, great! Now they've made one with Netanyahu, Trump, and Vance. Have you seen that one?
I have not. No, is that where they're like touching the orb and it's his dude? Oh, Jesus! God. You may notice that JD Vance is awfully fucking quiet lately.
Mm.
I don't think JD Vance is on board with this sudden fucking 180 to let's have war with Iran. And I think, if you're in JD Vance's position and Trump just 180s on this thing that you thought we all believed in, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing that? Like, does it even accomplish anything to go out and say, no, this is stupid? But at the same time, you have to realize that if you're trying to run in 2028, you're going to have to distance yourself from it, without trying to totally alienate people that are still Trump dick riders. You're going to have to be like, I disagreed with the president on this and I told him numerous times or something. Because, by 2028, this will have either been a complete quagmire or just embarrassing. But like, yeah, if I was, I would still, like, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to, like, leftists, like really degenerate dirtbag leftists with like Ukraine and tranny flags in their fucking bio are posting memes about Trump right now that are absolute fire. And I'm just sitting here on Twitter. I'm like, well, I got to at least give it a like. Fair is fair. Chat says Vance is praying that Trump won't fuck up too bad over the next 2.5 years. I don't know, man. We'll see how the midterms go. I really don't see it going well for the Republicans. I don't know if the Democrats can really capitalize on this vulnerability that much, though. Because they're not anti-Iran war. Like, their base maybe is, but like, I think I said this last time, but shouldn't the first year of Obama's first term have put this idea that the left is anti-war the fuck to bed?
Yeah, they got basically nothing at this point. Like because years ago when Trump was doing the whole thing with like his last term when he was talking about the oil in Venezuela, someone made the observation that they don't disagree with Trump's policies, they just disagree with his honesty. And so they effectively can't bash Trump without bashing themselves at this point.
You got Hillary Clinton out there right now saying like Trump's finally acting as like a president, which first of all you MAGA Trump dick riders, that should be a wake-up call.
Mm.
That alone should be one of those moments where you're like drunk and you have a moment of clarity for a moment. You're like, oh God, what have I done? That should be a wake-up call. But that also shows you like the Democrats are not going to be able to capitalize on this a great deal. That said, though, it's gonna repress Trump, MAGA turnout. There's a lot of people that voted very enthusiastically for Trump 2 years ago, maybe even very enthusiastically for him 3 times in a row, that are just not heading out on Tuesday come November. Like, they're just, who cares? You get fucking Lindsey Graham either way, I guess. Lindsey Graham, in true evil queen fashion, was recently seen at Disneyland or Disney World while we're having Iran war, while there was supposed to be some vote in the Senate or some shit like that. That old fucking queen is walking around with mouse ears while people die for this war that he has a boner for. These are evil motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Like, most of our governments are trash. Gee, Trump, it's kind of why you were supposed to, I don't know, drain the fucking swamp. And I don't even want the Democrats to take power because, it's not like they'll end the Iran war that I don't like, but they will open the border up. So like, I don't want them in power. They will make the economy even worse than Trump has been making it. You know, $5 a gallon gas doesn't fucking help the economy. So I don't want them to take power. Just they're probably gonna. You know, you're dropping the ball, Trump. You don't deserve to win anymore. I don't know what to tell you. I don't understand what happened to him all of a sudden. Like, did they have something on him? Did they threaten him? Like, I don't, you know.
The only argument I know is that Trump was probably, even before his election, Trump was always hard on Iran from the beginning, and he's just acting that out now.
I get that, but like everything together, like you look at the Iran shit, which is just obviously not in our benefit. It's obviously Israel pushing us into it. That's been admitted by many government officials high up, even the ones that are for this war. And then you combine that with the Epstein cover-up shit, and you got to be like, what did they have on you? What did they threaten you with? Because I don't know what the other explanation is. I don't believe Trump was fisting children on Epstein's island. I don't believe that happened. I don't think they have that on him. But what? It's like the Matt Gaetz shit. I, to this day, still want to know what the fuck they had on Matt Gaetz. Remember early, like right after he was elected, Matt Gaetz was going to be our attorney general. And I was like, fuck yeah. Finally, a Republican attorney general that will actually get off his ass to do something about things that are other than weed. And then he has this meeting with a bunch of GOP senators. And not only the next day, not only withdraws himself from being considered for AG, but resigns from office in the House.
Yeah, it's that's a big, like, that is.
They threatened you with something, Matt. I don't what I want to know. I don't. If it's some blackmail, I don't care what dirt is it. I don't care if you were wearing Christy Noem's husband's titties or something. I don't care what it is or how embarrassing it was, Matt. I wish you'd have just told us what they tried to do to you. Like, I was blowing 9 guys in fucking Key West. Like, okay, Matt, fine. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, but it's okay. Take it to Jesus, all right? But just expose the fact that they threatened you. That would have been, God, the country needed that. Like, what did they show? Like live footage of his kid in school or something, and be like, "Yeah, we'll bring his fucking head to you if you don't know." Like, I don't know. I can only speculate. You know what I mean? I can only imagine something out of a fucking mafia movie or whatever. But like, clearly they scared you because you not only you left the House, you left the House of Representatives. You ran away as hard and as fast as you could. What did you see? What did you hear?
And that's just really sad because maybe he thought the silence was more important than the exposure. And
I don't know, man. Yeah,
but if that's the case, then but if that's indeed the case, then what could it possibly have been? Like, how horrible could it have been?
Yeah, like what was it, Matt? Were you getting like fisted or something? Like the only 2 things I could think of is something embarrassing sexual. Look, nobody likes having their fucking embarrassing sex acts put out there. Okay, none of us are dignified in the bedroom, and if you are, you ain't doing it right. Like, you ain't even living. Okay, if you're not ashamed of how you come, I don't think you're even living. But like, I don't know, man. I get it. Nobody wants to have their darkest secrets fucking paraded in front of everybody. And certainly, you know, if they're threatening your family with real credible threats or something, a lot of people will back down, and I understand that. You know, your family comes first. That's as a man. You know what I mean? Your wife and then your children come first. Period. That's a man's duty. Okay. You know, man's duty is to watch the whole world burn if it saves his fucking wife's life. Period. That's your first fucking responsibility in this world. So I get that, man. But like, my God, man, I just want to know what they did so we can maybe make them stop doing it. I don't know, man. It's the past month in particular, or 2 months. You know, what are we now? Week 6 of this 2-day military operation. This has been like some of the most blackpilling shit I've ever seen in politics.
I'm not so much black pills as I am just a disoriented, because I mean, I'm not, because I am, because the back of my mind, the long-term effects of another 20-year war are still there, but it's like part of me is like thinking that maybe it won't be like that, but you know, it's kind of, I'm just disoriented. I'm not like depressed or miserable or anything. It's just like, what do we do now? It's like there's just so much confusion, so much like uncertainty.
I wouldn't say I'm depressed and miserable. You know, I have my faith in God. I have my friends and my family. You know what I mean? I went and saw my Bing Bing Wahoo movie. You know, I went and got my comic books today, and I got some Chick-fil-A, and it's like, what can I really look to the heavens and complain about? But still, I love my fucking country, man. And not like a faggy bootlicker, like, you know, Toby Keith way, but like, no, it's a great fucking country. Put a flag on the moon. You know, it did more for human peace and prosperity and freedom than any other country ever has.
For lack of a better language, we are still the city on the hill. We're the center of the universe.
I love this country. I genuinely do. And again, not in a gay, faggy Sean Hannity way, but in a way where I genuinely look at it and see it for what it is, not merely because it's mine, and say, yeah, this fucking rocks. You know, and yeah, I don't have any kids, but I still care about future generations. And I hope 500 years from now, people get to enjoy what I did. I don't like the fact that things I grew up with have faded. You know, this country isn't what it was in the 90s. I can tell you that much. My God, the 1990s, the roaring fucking 90s, the just peak Americana. You know, I want that. I grew up in late 80s, early 90s, fucking suburbia, Luke. I want people to be able to have that for a million years.
Amen, brother.
So yeah, it is a little depressing. You know, yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be probably dead in the ground, you know, and in heaven before it gets too bad, I imagine. You know. But I just wish it wasn't getting. I wish it doesn't have to be this way.
Or does it? Which is the question we never get answers for.
Chat says, I wept for lack of shoes until I met a man who lacked Bing Bing Wahoo movie access. Exactly. I don't know. Like I said, it is depressing. It is sad. I don't like it. You know, I'm not despondent. I'm not in despair. It's not woe is me. Oh my God, you know, all is lost. But fuck, man.
It's like that. You know the song "High School Never Ends."
Yeah, for a lot of people, it doesn't seem to.
It's like I've seen this all before. Oh, that's just great. Like, is this really what growing up is all about? Like realizing the childhood we had is just repeating itself forever and ever. And not even the good parts of it, like the worst parts of it.
I was 20 when they were pushing the Iraq War, Luke. Maybe 19, because I think they were even starting to push it a bit in 02. But yeah, in 03, that's when it was really out there. And it was the dumbest fucking reasons imaginable. Some of them were contradictory. There were dozens of them. So they, you know, it was like trying to nail Jell-O to a wall. You start to rip apart one and they switch to another. And I'm like, this is stupid. It's self-destructive. It's fucking wrong. It's unjustified. I'm like, this is terrible. And, you know, freedom isn't free, and Toby Keith, and then it's like, you see that shit again. And just people that should know better. Like, oh, we're gonna get the Iran. Like, why? What are we talking about? Why are we doing this? And I'm so tired of preachers telling me that as a Christian, I owe some manner of subservience and loyalty to the government that Jeffrey Epstein worked for. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't have to be a theologian to know that's retarded. What do you just believe in replacement theology? I guess. You know, you mean the new covenant? Yeah, I guess. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, Christians are God's chosen people. If you believe the Bible, if you believe Jesus Christ was God incarnate who died for your sins and rose again, then yes, those who are in Jesus are God's people. And those who aren't are not.
Mm-hmm.
So just because you got a goofy hat and little weird curly fucking sideburns and you suck baby dick and crawl out of tunnels in New York like the fucking Ninja Turtles does not make you God's people. And I don't know why anyone thinks it does. You hear these preachers and it's like some of them are probably not even Christian. Like John Hagee is probably just a fucking atheist who gets a check from the Mossad.
Yeah, I mean, John Hagee lost all credibility when he wrote a book suggesting that Jesus did not come to be the Messiah. Like, what?
Yeah, John Hagee is full-on heretic in the most pure sense of the word. But there are other men who I do think are probably saved or probably Christian, and they're just like, how dare you not bow down to Israel? I'm like, what is wrong with you? You know, I got to hear on the radio, like, Greg Laurie, I just want to wish my friends in Israel a happy Passover. And it's like, nigga, you don't have friends in Israel. I'm sorry to tell you. There are some people who view you as a useful Shabbos goy, perhaps, but that's it, Greg.
Unless those people in Israel are Christians, they don't like you.
Somebody just sent me a short of some young, early 20s, looked like evangelical preacher who had taken his, you know, they all gotta, like, if they got any money, they all gotta go to Israel. Like they're fucking Muslims going to Mecca. And so he's in Israel and he's trying to, like, on the corner preach the gospel, and these fucking Israelis are spitting on him. And I'm like, is this waking you up, you idiot? Or are you so much of a cuck you're jerking off to this? Like, what's going on with you? I'm so tired of this, man. Like, it's so fucking obvious that, and you know what? It ain't even the Jewish question. Let's put that aside. When it comes to Zionism and its fucking influence in this country, it ain't the Jewish question. It ain't the JQ. It's the EQ. It's the evangelical question. That's who's pushing this on us. I got to start a war in Iran because it'll make that Kirk Cameron movie happen, and then Jesus will come back. And that's like Pete Hegseth in charge of the military.
Yeah.
You know, we can laugh at Chrissy Noem's husband having a weird bimbofication fetish on the internet and doing whatever it is, but at least he's not trying to blow up the world to summon Gozer.
It's amazing how that's the thing that no one's afraid of. maybe we need to learn from the pagans, just not care about our peccadillos anymore.
Look, we have to blow. Remember the Great Commission where Jesus is like, start pointless wars and it'll make me come back sooner. It's a Great Commission, right, Luke?
Yes. Where did I read that? The book of Hexeth, chapter 666.
Go into all the world and try to blow it up. Eventually create weapons with the power of the sun and lob them at each other so I come back sooner. I don't think that that's the case. And you know what? All this end time shit where it's like, we're all going to get raptured and then the Antichrist is going to do stuff in Israel or something and the mark of the beast and David A.R. White and Kirk Cameron are going to fight the devil or something. Like, sure, maybe. Fine. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Okay? I am a man of faith. I believe I'm going to be in heaven, whether I'm fucking raptured or I die from my autoerotic asphyxiation. Either way.
I'll pray for the former than the latter for you, Beglov, I promise.
Thankfully, I got friends that are good enough friends that are going to pull my pants up and just go, he was sad. He was just really depressed.
Until they read this podcast and say, oh no, how would we cover that up now?
But no, I'm fine, man. I'm the blood of the lamb, okay? I don't deserve it. I don't even pretend I deserve it, but I'm good, okay? So if Kirk Cameron's character has to fight the devil in Israel, that ain't going to be none of my problem. But here's the point. Even if all that's going to fucking happen, right? Even if the perfect interpretation of Revelation is the one no Christian had 150 years ago, then so what? None of that means that right now I'm supposed to support a foreign government that hates me and hates Jesus. None of that means that.
On this podcast, have you talked about Rabbinic Judaism?
I might have. I mean, I'm not an expert on all the different branches of it. I know, like the Talmud, people throw the Talmud around. It's like, that isn't really a holy book. It is commentary. But it is worth considering because it does show you what Jewish leaders had been thinking over the centuries.
To oversimplify, Rabbinic Judaism is all of Judaism right now. That's what it effectively is, because basically it was developed after the destruction of the temple to keep Jews together, but also to teach them to not take Christianity seriously, because a funny thing happened after the destruction of the temple. Rabbis started making analysis of the Messiah and God that sounded a little too similar to Christianity.
Of course. Like the Old Testament points like a neon sign to Jesus Christ from Genesis 3 onward. It just does. There's no honest interpretation of it that could say otherwise.
And so the real tragedy is that, like, even the Jew, like, as much as there are some good Jew, like quote, good Jews today, they basically follow a religion that ripped God out. I mean, I haven't confirmed this, but there's a story supposedly in the Talmud where there's a disagreement on whether something is holy or not, and what, like, the majority of rabbis say it's not. One rabbi said it is, and so finally, the rabbi performs miracles to try to show that it is. But then God Himself comes down and says, no, the one rabbi is right. But the majority of rabbis say, no, the Talmud exists on earth, not in heaven. We're right, and then God concedes to their arguments. Like, what? So
we outvoted God. Okay.
Yeah, like I have to find that in the Talmud and find out that's true, because if that is true, oh wow, that explains so much. That explains a lot.
Again, none of that happened. Like, I'm not saying it wasn't written down in the Talmud, but if they spoke to an entity, it wasn't God. Because if God had come down, he'd go, yeah, Jesus over there. What are you doing? That said, though, I do think back to in the Old Testament where God pulls Israel aside, forms them as a nation, and He's like, okay, so here you go, here's your nation, and they're like, we want a king. He's like, no, you don't want a king. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh no, we want a king. No, man, he's just gonna take your money. He's gonna screw you over. Like, that's what kings do. You don't want a king. I'll be your king.
But we want to
be
like
we want a king. And he goes, okay, fine. If you must, that one. So yeah, sometimes God will punish you with what you ask for. Sometimes you can take a vote against him and he'll respect it, but you'll wish he hadn't. You'll wish he'd have just made you go with his way. It's like when a parent lets a little kid eat a whole bag of candy and then they get a stomach ache and he's like, "What did we learn?" Oh, yeah, I don't know. Every week we're talking about fucking Iran now, and it's like I don't want to, but it's also the topic of the fucking day. You know, my government is full of people that are in a doomsday cult. You know, but yeah, we're gonna have to start talking about the evangelical question in this country. They are the single largest religious group in this country. They're the largest form of Christianity in this country, and despite some people's efforts, Christianity is still the largest religion in this country. And the evangelicals are great in a lot of ways. They really are. I'm more in line with them than I am any other major group of Christians. But my gosh, when they're wrong, they're wrong.
Ugh.
And, you know, we need to cut it out with this, you know, left behind Tim LaHaye horse shit. It's got to stop.
And the thing that's really annoying about the whole conversation is that those are the only choices we have. We have the evangelicals that are doing something that's not completely consistently biblical, or we have the woke. Like that, those are the only two images we have in the dialectic, and those are the only options we have. And there is no third option. And the people in charge will not allow anything outside that conversation.
Oh yeah, and you know it's.
And I know it's redundant. I know everyone says it, but it's just so true. And I hate the fact that it is the truth, and I don't like it. It's stupid. Or as Bender would say, the truth is often stupid.
Yes. Was it Mark Twain said reality? If you're writing fiction, unlike writing nonfiction, fiction has to be credible.
Oh, that's a good one.
You know, I mean, think about it, Luke. If the Amish didn't exist and I made them up, people would call that terrible world building. Like they'd be like, wait a second. So there's just a group of people that arbitrarily decided that God told them technology stopped 100 years ago. And they're causing all these problems and everybody just puts up with it and thinks it's cute.
Yeah, real life doesn't have to be credible, but the fiction has to mimic it to a certain degree.
Wait a minute, Luke. You're telling me that Trump put some bitch in charge of the Department of Homeland Security that wrote a book about shooting her dog? And then her husband is wearing big fake tits and jacking off to black?
Apparently so, yes.
Oh, that's like a bad Boondocks episode. What are we talking about here?
No, reality is not credible. That alone has to spawn like a whole universe of fiction and storytelling. That alone, that's a revelation unto itself. Oh.
Like,
Oh, fantastic.
Do that.
Oh, really? Oh, child, I have such sights to show you.
It's like when people talk about Marvel Comics and they go, you know, it just doesn't make any sense that everybody arbitrarily hates mutants, but they don't hate other kind of superhumans. And I'm like, yeah, because the general public is never really, really stupid and inconsistent.
I'm telling you, this is a great observation, because now if I make a fictional story, I can say, well, real life's stupid. I don't have to be consistent.
Yeah. Why would everyone in the country just go along with that, Luke? Because people are morons.
I mean, I don't like to. I want to say something different other than saying that idiocracy is prophecy, but it is something. It's something there.
Look at all the dumb shit we did with COVID. Like,
oh, jeez. we
I
turned
know
the
that
whole,
feels like a dream now. At this point, like a bad dream we all had.
we
But,
we
like,
turned
that,
it.
that
we-
happened.
America America became a nation of germophobes. And even now, like people, I even feel the effect of when someone sneezes. I almost feel everyone is like almost half expects everyone to turn at them and look, oh my gosh, what'd you do?
Make sure when you go in a restaurant, you have your mask on until you get to the table and sit down. Then you can take it off. The germs don't go there for some reason. They don't like booths in the fucking Applebee's. They don't like it.
Please tell me that some YouTube show has a demo reel of all the weirdest COVID stuff. There has to be, please.
It's like, no, we have to close down all the small businesses specifically, but Target can be open. You can't buy your Switch game at GameStop, only Target. Because the germs don't like red circles, apparently.
Oh, let's see if I can get this to work. I'll just play this I'll just keep going. I'll just play this.
The one thing I remember after COVID, so like before COVID, I had seen ads for this big comic book store, Third Eye, down in Annapolis, Maryland. And I've been meaning to go, and then the lockdown shit happens. And then Maryland started opening up even before PA. So I see ads all of a sudden like, come on into Third Eye Comics. And I was like, wait a second, go into a store like a human being and buy some comic books? So I head down to Annapolis, which is a hike for me. It was about 3 hours, a little under, like maybe 2.5. And I went down there. I got my hair cut. I sat down at a place called The Burger Joint and had a buffalo burger that was really good. I had to sit down outside, but I got to sit down at a fucking table and eat like a person. And the weather was nice. And I went into a comic book store. I don't even think I bought anything, but I looked around, and as I sat there, like at the end of all that, I'm eating my burger. I looked around and I literally just said a prayer where it was like, I don't ever want to take this for granted again. Like simple joys, like just walking around a comic store, you know what I mean? Just sitting down and having a fucking burger. And it's like, man, like, yeah, like I've never appreciated sitting down at a patio table and having a burger more in my fucking life, Luke. Yeah, chat says you could protest, but don't go to church. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, remember, all the black people burning down CVS's didn't spread germs. I guess the fires disinfected stuff. I don't know how that looked. I don't know how that worked. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, apparently the COVID is very. The COVID notices race more than we do.
Yeah, see, I don't see race. Back when he was funny, there was that one Colbert bit he used to do where he goes, "I don't see race. I'm told I'm white, and I believe them because I belong to an all-white country club, but I don't."
If you say so.
I don't see race, and I'm like, that's. Oh well, we've gone on for about an hour. I think we'll wrap it up, folks. Go see the Mario movie. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, if you like Mario, if you don't, if you're a joyless bastard, I don't know what to tell you. Punch yourself in the dick, I guess, if that's what you like. But other than that, I would say go see Mario Galaxy. It's pretty fun.
All right, I'll do just that.
So, big thumbs up. I hope we get a bunch more. I hope we get like a fucking Kirby cartoon movie. I hope we get Star Fox. I hope we get Metroid. Hell, Metroid's one of the few they could even probably pull off in live action. Yeah, fuck yeah, do all this shit, man.
A Metroid movie, that'd be nice. A cartoon animated Metroid movie, I would love that too. Although I don't know, although Metroid might be a little too edgy, so I don't know.
Metroid is one of the ones I could see working in live action.
Who
better anime? I don't know.
But who plays Samus though? Who would play Samus?
See, this is one of those things where I want to see an unknown. I don't want somebody that I've seen in a million things. Find me an unknown actress that just,
I mean, someone who looks like Sydney Sweeney would be nice, but let's have someone different.
I want someone that looks like Sydney Sweeney, but she's 7 feet fucking tall. Like, find that, okay, Hollywood, find that, and you have $1 billion movie.
Is Emma 7 feet? Is she tall, little girl?
She's tall. I don't know if she's canonically 7 feet, but she's a.
I mean, with the armor, she's obviously tall.
Gal. Yeah, she's at least 7 feet with the armor. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, she's a big gal.
Mm.
She's an Amazon of a woman.
You have to be if you're going to be a life as a bounty hunter, I guess.
I want more of that shit. I absolutely want more of that shit. Nintendo has a lot of cool characters, a lot of great lore. A lot of it could very easily be translated to movies and even shows. Oh,
and Illumination Entertainment gets to be the corner of the Nickelodeon of the Nintendo expanded universe. So you could just see a whole decade of these movies.
There was a little Pikmin cameo in this movie too.
Really?
Like when they're in the big, again, like Gateway Galaxy thing and there's ships coming in and out, you see like this big ship. It looks like a big rocket ship coming down, and then Pikmin come out and we pan out and the ship's only like a foot tall.
Oh. Oh, funny.
And yeah, again, it's one of them Easter eggs where it's like, even if like you didn't know what that was, it's just like you understand you're in some sort of like, kind of space truck stop. So different kinds of aliens are coming by. So why wouldn't little weird little aliens come by?
That's kind of like what Kingdom Hearts was for me. Because when I played Kingdom Hearts, I didn't know all the Final Fantasy lore, but I just saw the characters like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, oh, okay, I don't know who these characters are, but I know I can reference them.
I don't understand. People are like, I got to know all the lore first. It's like one of the earliest Cape comics I ever read was Marvel versus DC in like 96. Like it's just a barrage of characters of which I knew maybe 20%. But whatever, you catch up. It's fine. You have to be exposed to it at some point first sometimes. So whatever. Oh man, we had that one review on here where some dumb bitch was going on about how she didn't understand the Mario movie. And like the first one, and she was all like, it's the only bad Illumination movie.
Oh, come on.
And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, you like Minions 4?
But this Pets, Secret Life of Pets, you thought those were good? What?
Oh my gosh, Sing was so riveting.
Oh,
Mario, I just didn't understand. And she's like confused at the concept of power-ups. And I'm like, it's a magical thing that gives you powers until you get hurt. It says it in the movie. I feel like, I know I've played a lot of games, but I feel like I would just understand what that is in the magical, goofy fucking world. Here's a magical flower that lets you shoot fire for a little while.
How old was this girl? How old was this girl again?
She was like borderline boomer. She was like older Gen X.
Oh, jeez. But
she's all like going on about like, where did the pipes come from? And I'm like, this is like somebody watching like Narnia, and they're like, who built the wardrobe? And it's like, I don't know, a wizard. Shut up. A wizard did it. Are you happy now?
You ever see the movie of Anthony Hopkins plays C.S. Lewis?
No.
Well, there's a scene where C.S. Lewis is talking with his other literary friends, and they're lecturing him and questioning him about like, where is this lore? Like, how does the old man have a closet full of coats? And he says, oh, they belong to the man's mother. And the guy's a Freudian, like, oh, so the kids have to go through the woman's fur. Oh, don't be like gross. he just says,
I wanted to fuck your mom then, huh?
And then he explains like, no, it's not supposed to be Christian. It's just magic. Kids you have to push through this harsh, very tight little fur wall, and all of a sudden, boom, Christmas. Like it's just magic. That's what it is. Nothing more than that.
Yeah, it's like there's a magical portal in the closet.
Like, have some
I don't know.
Yeah, have some childhood innocence. Just go along with it. Try to have some fun. I don't usually make that argument, but still.
I don't know, man. I don't know where the Grand Canyon came from. Was it did an Indian drag a stick and then a million years later? I don't fucking know.
Did the biblical flood cause a sudden draft that caused it to dig out? I don't know.
I've heard some schizos say that it's actually the remains of a very ancient fucking mine. And you know what, Luke? It made frightening amounts of sense.
Yes.
But,
It's,
like,
oh, the dwarves of Middle Earth made a mine there, and the flood pushed the topper crust away.
A T-Rex dragged his tail across the dirt, and then the water ran through it. In a million years, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. There's a big fucking really cool hole in the ground. And you're like, well, where did it come from? I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe we'll find out later.
But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. There's a magic, there's a magic portal in my closet.
If nothing else,
I guess a wizard. I don't know.
That should be like, there should be like a little gimmick for that, like make life fun again, or make just fiction fun again, or just make reality fun again.
It's like he went into the magical portal and he went to the magical world, and then he touched a magical flower and he could shoot fire out of his hand. And you know what? Okay,
that's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, like sure, fine. I can't prove that didn't happen.
Makes sense to me. What's your problem?
You know what my dad used to always say to me, and I think this actually shaped me more than he intended, but like my dad never told me there was a Santa Claus, but he always kind of was like, well, maybe. You know, you watch Unsolved Mysteries and there's like ghosts, and it's like, did they really see ghosts, Dad? And he goes, I don't know. I saw as much as you did. It could be full of shit. Maybe they are. Maybe they saw ghosts. Were they really abducted by aliens? Maybe. You know, what do you think? You know, and it's like, that's always stuck with me even as an adult. I always use the phrase like, Luke, I don't know for sure leprechauns don't exist. I don't. I've not scoured the whole universe. I cannot prove a universal negative. I don't know that leprechauns don't exist. I don't think they do. But if I saw one, I'd be like, wow, that's fucking leprechaun. That's wild.
But you just know there was some stupid atheist who said, though, that's more plausible than God existing. That's, ugh.
I don't know. I mean, if the leprechaun had magic powers, that would imply the supernatural. So now you're getting into, well, there's got to be some manner of gods or gods, I would think, at that point. There
is a terrible cartoon show. I forget what it's called, but Lewis Black plays like an atheist. He summons the devil, and he says, I want to disprove God. And the devil's like, are you nuts? Doesn't my existence prove that God exists? Come on. And he says, only fools believe what they see and hear. The moon landing was fake. The baby shouldn't be vaccinated. The clitoris doesn't exist. It's just a big lie propped up by a big vibrator. And the devil goes, okay, you're 1 for 3.
The clitoris doesn't exist. Only Byron knows giant fake. But yeah, that was why I remember reading that on here, and it's just this. We were watching a video or something where that woman's like, "I didn't understand," and then there was a cat suit power up. When did that happen? And it's like at that point, like that game was like 10 years old. Like it's not even like it came out last week.
Yeah, I mean,
who gives a fuck? There's power ups. Like we did.
Yeah, the cat suit is a relatively new phenomenon in the Mario universe. So yeah,
but it's like, Luke, honestly, if you think about it, and you really almost shouldn't be thinking about it this much, but like, I feel like the cat suit is more probable than the flower that makes you shoot fire. I don't know. Like, it just feels like that's probably more believable.
A cat suit that makes you move like a cat. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen cats, and cats are real. I don't know any animals that are real that shoot fire. So, like, we've got more of a basis for the cat suit, I guess. You know, and I mean, I've seen people wear cat suits. We've all seen Nick Fuentes fans. So, like, you know, they wear the little cat ears and all. I don't know. Do they get power-ups? Maybe Groypers could shoot fire out of their hands. I don't know.
Oh, wow. I'm looking at the seeing
arrangements. They are kind of flaming, so...
I'm looking at the seating arrangements in my local theater, and it's pretty much packed up right now. I tried to, now, because at my theater, you can only buy seats in advance now, and so it's looking pretty full right now.
I hate that they do the assigned seating shit. I hate that. That sucks, man. Like, nobody likes that, and it's just all of them were like, well, too bad. We're doing it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Suck a dick. This is how it is now.
But at least you have a good. Although one on the good side, you get to see how full the theater is beforehand.
Well, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I got some other stuff I got to do tonight. Let me, before we get out of here, check, see if we got any Streamlabs tips. Probably not. Y'all are cheap bastards, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Giving y'all this quality content, and I'm not getting Streamlabs tips. It'd be like Dark Side Film. It'd be like, come on, pay up, piggies. Okay. God promised me your Streamlabs tips 3,000 years ago. All right. It's good Christians are supposed to buy comic books off my Amazon wish list. God said it 3,000 years ago. My name is actually Israel now. So Christians have to do whatever I say now. So get on that wish list, or Jesus will be mad at you. I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that. Now I just said out loud, sorry. Like for the lightning bolt comes right up my ass. All right, I don't want to do that. All right, well, that's about it for tonight, folks. I want to thank everybody for listening. Beglov out.